Hello, my name is Ben Hall. I'm 19 years old. I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota. Growing up, I grew up in a Catholic family. We went to Mass pretty much every Sunday, and we prayed together before and after meals and every night. Growing up, my faith was kind of just my family's thing. I kind of felt myself just going through the motions, just doing what my family did. And a lot of times during prayer, and especially during Mass, I found myself being distracted. For instance, like my favorite sports team is the Minnesota Vikings. And so all throughout Mass, I'd be thinking about, all right, who are we playing? What's going to happen? And I wouldn't be paying attention to what was going on at all. And also, just during prayer, like I'd be, like for a night prayer, for instance, I'd be like trying to fall asleep and not paying attention at all. When I was about a little older, about 12, I became an altar server. And for the first time in my life, I actually had to watch what was going on at Mass. Because, I didn't want to make any mistakes. So I started to learn, what is actually going on? So I started watching the priest, what is he doing while he's at Mass? And so I started watching it, and I was like, hey, Father, why am I ringing these bells? He said, you were ringing the bells because you're reminding every single person in that church that Jesus is truly present there. So I thought about that for a second. Wait a second. Jesus is there at Mass? Well, that's kind of cool. And so as I started watching what was going on at Mass, I started being more in tune to what was going on. Learning, wait a second, Jesus is here at Mass. He's like, I want to go to Mass more often because, I like to altar serve. It's pretty fun. I like being up front. And after a while, I started not only wanting to go to Mass just to altar serve, I wanted to go to Mass because Jesus was there, and I wanted to receive Him. Even today, when I go to Mass, it's very easy to, be distracted or during prayer. But I always take a step back, especially during Mass, wait a second, why am I here? I'm here because Jesus is here, and I want to receive Him. So I started, when I went to Mass, instead of daydreaming or thinking about my own thing, and I started focusing on what is going on here, and that I want to receive Jesus. And because I was an altar server, I joined my church's youth group, and for the first time, I started making friends who cared about me, friends who wanted me to get to heaven. And as a family, when we prayed night prayer, instead of me trying to fall asleep, I started to pray the words, started to mean what I was saying. And as a family, we grew closer and started to trust me more. Also, I just encourage each and every single one of you, next time you go to Mass, focus on what is going on there at Mass. Ask yourself, why am I here? And I just encourage you, listen to the readings, where God can speak to us directly through the readings and through the Mass, very specifically. So I encourage each and every single one of you, make this faith thing your